He is currently the super middleweight champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez. What's happening, all man? Thanks for tuning in. Jay's channel. So, Canelo versus Makabu seems to be the next fight. A lot of rumors of him fighting Charlo was lingering around, but according to research Solomon that is, Canelo is going to fight the winner of Makabu's next fight, which I believe is his mandatory fight, and I believe that Makabu will win. So that's why I'm saying Canelo versus Makabu should be next, in my opinion. So I mean, Canelo is moving to cruiserweight here, guys. He's dominated the super middleweight, beaten people back to back, man, top contenders. You know, basically cleared out that division, you could say. There's no one else in that division that he can fight. So he definitely has his own choice, his own preference of who he wants to fight. Not only is he the biggest name in boxing right now, or the face of boxing, you could say, but he's also the WBC franchise champion. So I mean, whatever he says goes, really, you know. So anything with the WBC, you know, he can fight them without a doubt. You know, the WBC is going to look after him, and it seems that he wants to go that route. You know, he wants to challenge Makabu for the WBC strap at cruiserweight. So this is different, you know, this is a lot different. I've got to give him props, you know. I mean, Makabu is a guy that's definitely got power. You know, he knocked down Tony Bellew. I believe he's got like around about a 90% knockout ratio. So I mean, he definitely has heavy hands, you know, that he's a southpaw as well, so he's a tricky customer for many. He's got a higher knockout ratio than Canelo himself, you know, so I mean, this isn't an easy fight for him. But good on him for going up to cruiserweight. I believe the reason being is because he wants to settle the score with Usyk. You know, when I say settle the score, he wants to be the #1 in the world, you know, and there's only one way to do that, man. That's to beat the guy that is one of the best. I believe it's Usyk, Canelo and Crawford for me, for pound in the world. So I mean, Canelo's definitely taking that route, in my opinion. You know, he wants to see where he's at cruiserweight, man, and what better way to do it than to fight a guy that's got a high knockout ratio. You know, this is going to show that he can take punches, you know, that he can possibly go the distance or take him out in the later rounds. You know, he can withstand that power of a cruiserweight. So I mean, this is going to be interesting, you know. I mean, the fight should be around about May, I believe. I think that the fight for Makabu is in January or something like that. So I mean, this is going to be interesting, man, to see where he's at cruiserweight. I think that Canelo, with his style, should beat Makabu. You know, I believe that if he knocks out Makabu, which I believe he will, it'll be a big statement, you know, that he can knock guys out at heavier weight, you know, because it always is harder to knock guys out that are heavier. So Canelo's going to be putting on weight, obviously, to get to cruiserweight, and let's see how he copes with that. You know, let's see how he copes with the transformation. Let's see how he copes with the fight. Let's see if he can win. I believe that he'll win. I believe that he will knock him out in the later rounds. I believe that Makabu, you know what I mean, he can get caught. You know, you've seen him get caught from Bellew before. You've seen him get caught in the past. I mean, Canelo is known for closing the show. He's known for ending the fight. He's known for, you know, picking his shots, taking his time, finishing the job, execution. Canelo is known for all of that. So I mean, I think that Canelo is making the right move here. You know, trying to chase going to Cruiserweight and possibly fight Usyk, because I believe that Usyk will possibly drop down back to Cruiserweight if he beats AJ. This is a big if, you know. I mean, the AJ Usyk fight is still, you know, it's still a big fight for Usyk. You know, he might lose that fight, but I'm just saying, you know, let's just say he beats AJ. I believe that he will drop down and fight Canelo, you know, as a voluntary fight. You know, undisputed, unified champion against super middleweight undisputed champion, and then also you know, undisputed cruiserweight champion, which is Usyk. So I mean, it'll be a heck of a fight. You know, it'll probably be the biggest fight in boxing for sure. Canelo versus Usyk. You know, if that does happen, there's still a lot of things that need to happen for that to happen. I mean, obviously Usyk needs to get past AJ, and you know, possibly fight Fury as well, or fight his mandatory before you can fight Canelo. But I mean, if Canelo's looking to step into cruiserweight, man, this is great news. Who knows? You know, he may just have the one fight and then, you know, drop back down. Who knows? But I believe that he is trying to cement his legacy, which is already cemented. But I mean, I think that he's just trying to make a point that he is the greatest of all time. Canelo, you know, and he wants to fight the best, which at the moment is Usyk, pound for pound wise. Like I say, Usyk, Canelo and Crawford, they're the three best. Now Crawford has really put himself in a difficult position here, but that's another topic. That's another day for another talk. But this is today, and today I'm saying that, you know, this fight looks like it's going to go ahead in around about May, and I'm looking forward to that fight, man. So I mean, you drop your comment, man, what you think of it. It is Jay's channel. Thanks for tuning in once again, man. Leave your take. Look forward to hearing back from you, man. Peace. God bless.